some personal attention. So let's jump right on into it. I first washed my face, and I actually just use water in the morning. Then I use this rice toner. I actually love it, it's so good. And I jump into this specific mugwort essence. And then I always get into sunscreen, and I'm using the Perfect Diary one. But that was my skin prep, and now let's jump into the makeup. So we're gonna start off with one of these two primers. I haven't decided which one yet. I'm thinking this one for today, but I typically love the Jelly Pop e.l.f. primer. But let's go with the Power Grip e.l.f. primer today. I'm gonna get a little bit like that. And let me just apply a little bit of that to you too first. Okay. Good. And for me, I actually have a little bit of acne prone skin, but it's been so good as of recent. And what I do is I actually place it only here around my mouth. And a little on my nose. And next we're going to jump into foundation. I never let things set for too long. I'm deciding between two today, but it's either going to be the Catrice Tinted Foundation Serum or the HD Liquid Coverage. And most all of the products I'm going to be using today will be pretty reasonably affordable for makeup. I'm a big fan of Catrice. This is actually one of my favorite foundations of all time. I'm just gonna get a little bit of that. I'm going to get a little bit of that. I'm gonna dot that on you first. Just going to and then a little bit on me. And I focus my foundation right there at the center of my face. It's gonna get a little bit like that. A little bit like that, okay. And a little bit on me. And then I get a little beauty blender here. I'm gonna tap into that and we're gonna blend it on out. So let me get up close. And what I do specifically is I apply foundation to the center of my face and blend out into nothingness to the end. So there's no line. And that's because I hold a lot of redness on the center of my face. And just blend it out. And then let's see on you a little bit. Close your eyes. Very shade 340, and I should say my foundation shade is 005. As well, the Clinique concealer that I'm going to use is the Even Better. I like this a lot, especially for under eyes, and it is in the shade 04 Bone. And I don't apply too much, but you're going to see what I'm going to do. So a little bit of that, and I just dot like that right there, and then a little around the nose like that, and then a little down the sides of the mouth. And here's where the second concealer comes in. It's actually the shade of my skin. So I'm gonna get a little bit of this one right there. And I'm gonna show you carefully, just going to open that up. I'm gonna do a little bit. And I'm gonna apply it at the exact same spots to neutralize. Because again, this one's a little bit too bright, so I apply it in the same areas, and then I'll go right back into this, or I have this cute little beauty blender. I'm just going to so I just blend it out, and for me, you can see right away it neutralizes that, and I like literally love this little finger blender. And look at that. Stunning. I'm gonna do it on this side as well. I also do have a small little mirror here that I am looking at. It looks like this. But I'm just gonna tap that out a little bit like that. And it is not too full coverage at all. I'm just gonna show you up close. You can actually still see a little bit of acne, but it doesn't bother me. And I'm just gonna blend that out right there. And for me, again, you don't need any of this makeup, but I have a lot of redness in the center of my face, so I just like to cover it up. It's like a personal preference. And I'm just gonna dab that out right there and here. Okay, and a little bit right there. And then if you can see, I'm just going to take the bigger beauty blender and blend that on out. Okay, take a look. That's what the base typically looks like. It's super dewy, very basic, super smooth. Now, before I get into any powdering, I will go in with a little bit of contour, but it's in a very odd thing. I don't do makeup like most people do. So, I'm going to show you. I use this Catrice Magic Reshape Contour and Glow Stick. I'm going to use the contour shade and pop that open, and you're going to just see carefully. It's kind of even like a cool bronzer, but for me, I actually like to remove this shadow and make my face appear a bit more round. So I apply it like this, and don't worry, it's not going to stay like that, but I just apply it like so. Okay, and a little bit down the nose. And I think maybe we can apply a little bit like that on you now too, actually. Just a little bit like that. Good. Just a little bit like that. Good. And then I'm just gonna get right there at the forehead too. And then I get a certain brush for this. I think it's like a foundation brush. It's really soft, but it blends out cream foundation and light contour really well. It's really good. So I just carefully push that out. I hope you can hear that. I'm just brushing that out. There also appears to be someone here, like, stomping. I should let you know it's like 6 in the morning, so I don't know who's doing all of that noise. So, tried my best. We're gonna do that side as well. And I'm gonna show you right now. Take a look at the illusion so far. When I have placed that cooler toned bronzer there, it actually doesn't highlight that as much as before. So, if I look at you straight on now, it is a bit more round. Then, I'm gonna do the basic thing where I just go in there and blend, and this is super creamy. Again, I'm a big fan of Catrice Cosmetics. They're very affordable in comparison to other makeup, and I think throughout this entire thing I'm only going to be using one very expensive product. I'll even show you it before. This is the Dior Lip Glow Color Reviver Balm. I almost said that in French. And it's in the shade 015 Cherry. That will be the cherry on top, I promise. Now, that's how that looks out blended out. It's just like kind of brings a little bit of life back to me. And then I get my fingers and I just blend the contour that's on my nose, okay? Just a little bit of blending right on my nose. And it's super easy. There's nothing like precise about it. I just kind of like, there you go. That's all you get. Now we move into powder. So for those who were worried about where the powder goes, it's right here. We're gonna go into the e.l.f. Camo Powder Foundation. And this one is in Fair 120 Neutral. And I always get a little powder puff. And it's actually just for under my eyes. There you go. And I'm gonna get the little powder puff and just under the eyes. Okay. And it's not too much. So just take a look how that's set from here and here. It's the real deal. I'm just gonna set that there as well. And then straight down the nose. And then just a little there. And where I put the concealer originally, just to set that into place. Good, and let's see. Stunning. Now I move on to a different powder to set the face. We're going to be using this one by Floresis. It's the Gorgeous Peach Blossom Powder. And this is luxurious. And look at that beautiful powder puff. We're just gonna get a little bit of that. She's gonna tap that onto you too, just a little bit. A little bit like that. Tap that onto you too. And then I just carefully set it's translucent, so if you can see it didn't change any of the contour that I've done. A little bit of and just going to powder that. If you can see, we have mattified, but not completely. You can actually still see the shine underneath. This one is not a finishing powder. It's just like a basic setting powder. It's really nice. But, and then just get the forehead. Now, for in between my eyebrows, I literally fold the puff like that. I'm sorry if I make some weird faces. That's like how I do my makeup, though. I'm just going to. You look beautiful. Next, we're going to move on to a bit of blush. And then like this. Okay, and look at that. It's not too much. I think you may need a little bit like that right there too. Can you smile a little bit? Good. Just a little smile. Good, 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 good. Good. A little on your nose. Stunning. Now, I'm going to jump into the way that I do mascara. I'm currently not really wearing much on my eyelids, but I may be able to do a little wash of color. Let's just go into a little bit of this Kevin Aucoin Contour Duo. This one does not have a shade on it, however, but it's this one. I like this one because it's a cool toned contour. So I'm just gonna get my finger and just a little bit. Nothing too much, but you can see. Look at that. Stunning. Get a little bit on you too. Get a little bit of that on you too. Okay. And then maybe just a little bit down the nose like that. Okay. And then watch this. I'm just going to stunning. I should let you know my nose is broken in one spot. When I was in cheerleading, I was bass and someone fell on me. But you live and you learn, baby. Now, a little bit of this Milani highly rated mascara. I'm gonna get a little bit of that. Okay. And now I do my mascara in a little bit of an odd way. I will show you. Make sure I have my mirror out. So, I'm going to carefully apply a light layer all over. Can you see that? That's very basic, but I do something different. Now, I'm going to take a little bit extra at the corners. Okay, follow with me here. And then I'm going to actually turn it a little bit sideways. So instead of brushing them up, I brush them out. Can you see the difference? Yep, and I've been doing it this way since I was like a teenager. And that's because when I brush my eyelashes up, they touch my eyebrows. So when I turn them sideways, they don't. But take a look. It also slightly makes my eye waterline a little bit darker, which I'm a big fan of, okay? So I'm going to do the other side fast now. I just work it up onto the lashes, specifically focusing on the outer corner. And I'm just going to brush it like that. Just carefully, okay? Just oh so carefully. Oh, so carefully. Oh, so carefully like that. See? And then I'm also still working off of dipping the mascara in once, I should let you know. And Milani is a drugstore makeup brand, but they have amazing quality products. I'm a huge fan. I used to use their, I think it was like the bouncy blush. I'm trying to remember what it was called. Anyways, I'm actually a huge fan of Milani. This is a tubing mascara because I hate washing my eyes and mascara running everywhere. So once this dries, if I put water on my eyelashes and pull the mascara off, it comes out in little tubes and it doesn't like make your face covered in residue. It's awesome. So I do that, but I'm going to tilt that a little bit more to the side. Let's see. Okay, take a look. still have not dipped this back in, I promise you. Stunning. Okay. And I'm gonna leave it like that. I don't do anything extra to that. But take a look. Love. I think we're gonna get into a little bit of eyebrow stuff. So, this is the Maybelline Build-A-Brow, and this has been through everything and back. But what this is an eyebrow pen, and because my eyebrows are laminated, I'm just gonna fill in the corners right at the very end. I'll show you. I'm just gonna get in and just lightly build that eyebrow up. Let's see. How does that look? Perfect. Okay. Slay. That looks very cute. We're just gonna fill the outer corner out just a little bit. Okay. And just like that. And let's see. Okay, stunning. Let's do the other side now. My eyebrows are not twins, they are cousins separated by birth. They are not the same at all. So, I don't try to make them look exactly the same, but I try my best to make them look like they are somewhat related. Maybe by a distant dream. Okay. And a little bit like that. Okay, let's see. Stunning. Okay, cool. And I'm gonna call that almost done. Give me a second. Let's see right there. Let's see. I'll call that good enough. Maybe we can draw a little bit on you. Just going to up, 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 up. Get a little bit at the corner for you. And then up, 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 up. A little corner for you. Good. And then we're gonna get serious about the lips. You may also see that there is some mascara on my eyelid. I don't remove it until the mascara is completely dry. You'll understand why. So, we're gonna get into a Catrice lip liner. This is the one I'm going to be using, the Plumping Lip Liner Max Lip in the shade 020, so 20. What a doll. And this is a beautiful shade. I'll even give you like a little swatch of that. It's your lips, but better. It's such a stunning shade. So let me show you what I do. Let me get a little bit up close. So I actually have a white lip line, if you can actually see, but my actual lips have barely any color. So okay. So I draw on the This is the It Girl. Check this out. I love this stuff. I'll get up really close. And this is the before. And this is the after. It's the perfect shade. Look at that. Maybe I can apply a little bit of that on you actually, just sit still. And do that. Okay, let's do a little bit like that. Okay. And do that. Stunning. So, I'm actually going to leave it the way that it is right now with this makeup. I actually don't do too much. I will try to remove the extra mascara that got on my lid. But that is literally my entire look. I don't do too much crazy stuff currently. But get the London look. I'll try to link all the products down. I have like one of those little Amazon storefront things. I'll see what I can do with that. But that is the look that I do. There's nothing too crazy. But the lips are it. Okay. Anyway, sweetness, I hope you enjoy.